walk through the setup of Android devices on the mobile version. We'll show you Android first and then iOS. On Android devices, where we start is by going into the Google Play Store. And what we do is we search for Chrome. As Chrome pulls up and you do not have it, you need to install it, as this is where we will run the mobile version. If there is an update available, we recommend you update to the latest version of Chrome. This means that we're on the most current version of Google Chrome. Now we can open up Chrome and install the mobile version. Locating Google Chrome on the device, and go to fcscontrol.com. Through fcscontrol.com, we'll click Get into your core. And be sure to specify the mobile version. You will end up on this screen. Before we add this, which we will add this to our home screen, in turn create an app icon, we need to check a few Chrome settings to ensure we have no problems operating the mobile version. Selecting the settings on the top right or the menu, scroll down and click on Settings. And depending on the version of your Android device, yours may look a little different. Locate the device cookies and ensure that they are allowed. Next, be sure that pop-ups are not being blocked. Also, confirm that JavaScript is enabled. And lastly, make sure that location is set to allow. Now by default, you won't see any options for FCS unless you have previously visited the mobile version on this device. When the FCS mobile version asks you if it is okay to use your location, be sure to select OK. When FCS asks if it's okay to use your photos or your library, be sure to hit OK to that as well. If you do not, you will not be able to run the program successfully. Once again, your settings may be rearranged based on the device that you're using. But what will be the same is within Chrome, you have settings, and you need to locate the cookies, enable them, the pop-ups, allow them, and ensure that JavaScript is enabled. From here, click the settings one more time and select Add to Home Screen. You will note the FCS mobile version is now added as an icon on the home screen, and from here are now able to log in using our username and password. And you can even stay logged in so you don't have to type that in again. So now we're going to cover the iOS device setup, which includes iPhones, iPads, and iPad minis. Prior to adding the FCS mobile application, we need to check a couple of settings to make sure we don't have any problems when using the mobile app. Making our way to the settings, which is the gear icon, we do want to be sure to be on the latest version of iOS. So if you have a software update, you can find that under the general software update and make sure we do the download. Alright, so we are doing the download here. Next, scroll down to where you see Safari, and the settings that we change will be in here. First thing we'll do is make sure that block pop-ups is turned off. Next, block cookies should be set to always allow. Go back. On the very bottom we have advanced. We just want to confirm that JavaScript is enabled. One other tip, if you were to click on passwords and autofill, just confirm that names and passwords is in fact turned on. So now that we've touched our settings, we'll go back and we'll locate Safari. We do recommend using Safari on iOS devices, and although we're setting up an iPad, the settings are the same on an iPhone. Open Safari and go to fcscontrol.com. Click Get into your core. Be sure to get into the mobile login. Click on the link directly from your iPad or iPhone. It'll bring you directly to this page. From here, we want to add to home screen. So on the top, we have a square with an arrow pointing out of it. On an iPhone, this button is on the bottom. If we tap on this, we can add to home screen. When you hit add, it will create a shortcut with an app icon on your home screen. This is how you'll enter into the mobile version. An extra step that you can take is to drag off one of the options and to bring the mobile version onto the bottom dock. If we click into the mobile version, enter in username and password, and select Stay Logged In. We recommend hitting Save Password, especially if the same user will always be using this device. So what we've done is we've successfully added the FCS mobile version to an iPad or iPhone.